welcome you to Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, from the land of the space program, we're ready for takeoff.
That's right, and they're letting those threes fly from everywhere on the court. Let's see if this team can win a third championship.
Ready to go here from Toyota Center. Let's gear up for the opening tip. Jay, Golden State, a team with all-stars, future Hall of Famers, and since adding Kevin Durant 2 years ago, a team 1 through 4 that you have to account for every single guy on the floor to start games.
And Ed, when you think about great guards, when you think about Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, what's the glue that keeps them all together? A modern-day big man, a guy like Draymond Green, who can be utilized in a pick-and-pop scenario, can shoot the three, can put the ball down on the ground and create shots for the shooters. He only leads the team in assists, by the way, but his ability to be a Dennis Rodman 3.0 in the defensive end, that's the reason why Golden State could win another championship.
Wow, that was worm-like right there. With James Harden, muscle memory, gets it to go.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Steph Curry, guarded by CP3. Green to Thompson. From long range, his first effort off the mark. Paul across the timeline. Leads one. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Anthony. Rebound hauled in by Cousins. To Thompson. Fires the three and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Tucker to Paul. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Green. Deep right corner. Thompson. Not easy.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Paul into the front court. Down 5. Short jumper stays out.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball and go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Mike D'Antoni will use the timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. To Green. Draymond Green. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Paul, defended by Bell. Here comes the screen. To Paul. Fires the three, and Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there, 4-3. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Paul. Gordon, defended by Draymond Green. Paul. The pass set it all up.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Warriors have the basketball. Livingston against Chris Paul. Going to launch beyond the arc. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Knight into the front court. 5-point game. Oh, had him going there for a second. Driving right to the basket. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Durant against Tucker. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Draymond Green. 3 for 4. Good start.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Paul with it up top. He'll run the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. KD for 2. Just off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
That misses with a second to go. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Green goes to the right side for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Now Paul with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Has a chance and hits off a killer step back. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
To Paul. Capella. To P.J. Tucker. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go. To Cousins. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Paul buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Quinn Cook, guarded by CP3. Thompson, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Gordon, sizing up Draymond Green. DeMarcus Cousins, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Thompson cleans it up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Andre Iguodala trying to cash in on the three-point play. 71% for his career. The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10.
I got him. Here we go.
Paul. Capella. They get it down to Paul. Green. Over to the right side. Curry. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Hart with the basketball. Trailing by 10. Paul, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Stephen Curry, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 90% at the line. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Harden in possession. His team down 9. To Anthony. Oh, he had him there for a second. Ooh, Chris Paul. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Golden State at the controls. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Paul into the front court. They trail by 7. To Harden. The drive right to the basket on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Paul across the timeline. They find themselves down 10.
Big pick right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Curry. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Harden into the front court. Margins 8. To Capella. And throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Chance for Chris Paul. The shot, almost. The follow won't go. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Warriors entered halftime with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Steph Curry has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Houston with the basketball. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Harden. Short jumper won't go down. Deep left corner. Durant to Curry. Here's a chance from long range, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Another shot stays out. Cousins. James Harden at the controls. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Thompson. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Paul into the front court. Down by 15. Harden in a matchup with Boogie. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end
That's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Green. Curry. He was all over him. Paul with it up top. Trailing by 14. Harden. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Thompson. Curry. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Curry. Count the basket at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter.
Harden to Anthony. From long range. Off the iron. No good. To Green. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. James Harden. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. The pass taken away. To Harden. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Livingston across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To P.J. Tucker. Warriors come away with it. Livingston against Chris Paul. Down low Bell. To Shaun Livingston. He's looking for that touch. Tucker goes to the right side. Paul buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Green. To Shaun Livingston. 4-3. That no good. Off the mark. Harden with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win a sense of urgency.
Thompson to Durant. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Warriors basketball.
Talk to me. What's going on?
Probing the defense.
All right.
Thompson to Durant. Curry. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
What's up, man? Phillies are so close. Offer is Bruce Harper.
James Harden, 4 out of 10.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball.
No, I didn't hear about
Either
that.
he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3.
I remember you was telling me about that yesterday. I know he wanted to sign with the
three.
Phillies.
That's off the
but
side
I
of
don't
the
know
rim.
what the money deal was.
Knight into the front court. 14-point deficit. Harden.
Yeah, Bruce Harper.
They get it down to
Talk
Tucker.
about, right? Bruce Harper.
Count the bucket for 2.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Bruce Harper.
Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast. But as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the 4th. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Bruce Harper is an all-star, man. He's an all-pro. Bruce Harper won the home run derby when I did the MLB, the show 18, which I know you watched that game. That's one of my highlight games on the channel. MLB, the show, season 2. When I did that, Bruce Harper. Bruce Harper won the home run derby on my game last season. You can see it on my channel. So, and anyway, y'all not just video game in real life. Bruce Harper is the real deal, though, man. So far,
both squads set to
so
make some
good.
moves
He has
right
a
now.
good statistic record. Playing with the
Curry.
Nationals, man. Phillies ain't, you know, he's not
Jumper's
worth so much
good.
money for nothing.
Well, we got a chance
You know,
to
they ain't gonna give
firsthand
all
watch
that money
something
for
be
nothing,
created.
man.
I think we just watched an epic
You know, he's gonna be able to change.
I've never seen something
He's
like
gonna
this
be able to
before.
change,
It was so
Phillies
contagious,
around
everybody
to
started to
put them
do
in
it,
a good
and it
position.
ultimately led to the other team's
And the
demise.
Phillies will
that's
make
an
the
epidemic,
playoffs, man. If they
sign
get
me
him,
up.
Andrew McCutchen, and a couple more free agents,
And count the basket.
the Phillies almost made the playoffs last
Attack
year.
mode isn't a switch
You
that
know?
you can just turn on and
I
off. He
think
needs to
the
do
last
more of that.
15,
We need to see
16
him
games,
penetrate, get into
Phillies
that lane,
started
and
doing
create.
pretty bad at that point. But
Harden
overall,
to Ball.
they, you know,
Screen coming.
they started.
Ball sizing up Cousins. Going along. Beyond the arc.
They
That'll be a
started,
winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a
They
2
started doing
on one
good
end
after a
with a
while.
3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm
know?
wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
Yeah,
That
I
is
just
great
want this
math, my friend.
to get done already. We're tired of waiting. Hopefully,
Now Paul with the
we'll hear about
basketball.
tomorrow.
His guys
oh,
trail by 13.
okay.
And the
Okay,
rebound
so-
comes down to Green.
Okay, wait a
The
minute.
game
So the
is won
Phillies
in
haven't
the
locked down
details.
Bruce Harper
The
yet.
team who has the most
Is that
attention
right?
to the
And a putback slam.
I'm going to say the Phillies haven't locked
really
down
showing
Bruce
no
Harper
mercy
yet.
here. This one is
Or Bryce
out of
Harper.
hand, and the
That's
offense
what
is
it
still
sounds like
pouring
to
it
me. I
on.
could be wrong.
With the rock, it's Chris
But
Paul.
the Phillies didn't lock him down.
To P.J. Tucker. Whoa, what a finish.
And when you get your
I could be
prescription,
wrong,
you take
though.
your medicine, and you call it a day.
You know, the Phillies better pick him up, man, to stop
Thompson
playing
to
games,
bring it
man.
into the front court.
They
His
better-
team
they-
on top
They
by
better pick
13.
him up while he's available, or they're going to lose him, man.
Trying to cash in.
They're
Kevin
gonna
Durant.
lose
He
Bryce Harper.
struggled
We gotta
just a
get it
little
right
bit.
now.
2 for 5.
While the
He's
kid
a
is
modern
hot,
day
man.
big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Paul into the front court.
Oh, okay. It
They'll run
sounds
the
like it's a done
offense.
deal. Okay.
Add 2 points to the board.
All right, well, you know,
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was
you
horrific
know,
defense.
MC Philly,
Just
man,
gotta
we
get it
got to
back
get
on the
Bryce
next
Harper,
possession.
man.
Curry with the basketball.
And I think we should
The
have got that
advantage
guy from
is
LA
13
Dodgers.
points. To Durant. Curry. Great
We should have
defense,
also got the
forcing the
guy
miss.
from the LA Dodgers as
To
well.
Harden. Beyond the arc
You
for
know?
3. With James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be great, man. Let me see. You imagine we sign still to that? Oh, that would be crazy. You talking about that player from LA Dodgers, MC Philly, man? That would be awesome, man. If we can sign the gentleman from LA, yeah, Mac. What's his name? Mac Cordone. Okay. Because it seems like Mac Cordone is waiting to see what Harper does. Oh, man, we should get both of them. The Phillies should pick both of them up. They should pick up Bryce Harper, Bruce Harper, and pick up Mac Hardog from L.A.
They're going to make
Oh,
some
man, that would
changes
be a
with some
monster
personnel
deal,
on
man.
the floor.
That
Harden.
would be nice.
Not going down here to Paul. Yes, when this guy's
That would-
open,
that would
look
be,
at
nice
nearly
For
automatic.
the Phillies,
And
man,
the
we need
last
both
10
of those
sequences
guys,
down
man.
the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
You know what I'm saying? We need to pick them up,
For
everybody.
3, and it's cleared by Thompson. To Curry.
Woo!
Unbothered by the defense as he drills
Potatoes,
it.
baby!
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type
Hey,
of culture that is
Joe
fostered
Bunny.
when you play with unselfish.
Blocked away.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
man,
a
Bryce
15
Harper,
throw.
man. That's the
Huge
move,
denial.
man. Bryce Harper is the move, MC Philly. And we need to pick up that guy from L.A., man. We got to get the guy from L.A. as well.
Takes aim at Steph
And
Curry.
Bryce Harper. We need both of them. You know? 2 is always better than 1, right?
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
You know, sometimes
Bryce
basketball
Harper.
can become a very beautiful thing to
And
watch.
Mac Hiodo.
During the regular season, things
Both
can
of them
get
need to come to
difficult.
Philly.
Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation
Oh, we got some
of the
big things that's
88
going to happen,
EA
MC
Sports.
Philly, man.
For more,
You better believe it, man. We're going to have some good news tomorrow.
EASports.com.
Well, anyway,
As
today,
we say,
you should know by the
so
end of the
long,
day.
everyone.
You know, maybe they're going to come around. Don't forget, today is Sunday. You know, so they might come around to it, let's say Monday. You know what I mean? Today,
Rose here.
you know, it's
Now,
Sunday,
EA
man. You know what I
Sports
mean?
post-game wrap-up.
You know, this is a weekend. Well, it's still considered a weekend, but, you
The
know,
Warriors.
you know.
Put one in the win column.
You still
with a
got
solid
public
performance.
business, and of
You
course,
ask me,
sports.
and I'll tell you,
We
it was
always
the
got
ball
sports
movement
for
that made
24
all
hours
the
a
difference.
day.
There's something
But
to be said for a team that can
Sunday,
win as a
I
group.
missed football day.
And that's what happened
Sunday
here
is
today.
football
Check
day,
out the
man.
leading scores.
For the Golden State Warriors.
But, yeah, overall, yes. The Phillies will
Rockets
pick up Bryce
couldn't
Harper,
put it together
man.
to get the victory
Bruce
here
Harper.
today.
And
I'm sure
I
they
think
can't
the
help
other
but
guy
feel
from LA,
frustrated
he's
with
going
the
to come
result.
on in.
But they can't let that feeling
He's
linger.
going to come join the Phillies,
Sooner
man.
than later.
And the Phillies
They need
will
to
be
start
top
thinking about the
contenders
next
in the
matchup.
2020 season coming. Or what we're going to say,
Check out the
2019,
leading
right?
scores
Okay,
for the Houston
2019
Rockets.
going until next year. Yeah, contracts. I don't know if it happens on Sunday either. MC Philly. I think that will be a weekday thing. Yeah, they're going to do contracts. Yeah, they're going to do that on a weekday. Today they're going to have a steak and a potato, man. Ballpark Frank steak,
Steph
potato,
Curry
little
put up the
champagne.
kind of
Sunday
points
is a
that
laid
made
back
him an
day,
easy
man.
choice for
They'll
this
do
award.
contracts on
He
Sunday.
couldn't
We'll
be
do it on
stopped.
Monday.
And when
So
he
let's
realized he was in
put
the
our hands
zone,
together.
he just
Monday,
took it to another
Phillies
level.
will close the deal. The Phillies, they'll come together for a nice meeting. Normally, business hours is normally what? Monday to Friday, even though you have some businesses open on what?
Here are
The
the top
weekend,
plays.
right? Saturday and Sunday. But you know, most businesses that we know, especially contract
two.
and important business meetings, it's not too much on the weekend like that. You have it, but I don't think in sports like that. You talk about big money contracts, $310 million. I think they might want to do that on a weekday. You want to close
And
that
that
on a
does it for our
business weekday.
post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.
Oh
Thanks for
yeah,
joining
man.
us.
Yes, I'm excited too. I'm very excited to hear about this. I know you're excited, so I'm very excited to hear about this news. And I hope you are excited too as well. Yeah, I want to see what's going to happen. So but Bruce Harper, I think he's coming to the Phillies. Okay, I think he's coming to the Phillies. Bruce Harper will be at Philadelphia. The question is, will the second guy from LA, will he join Bruce Harper in joining the Phillies? That would be awesome.